Psalm 54. To the director, to be accompanied with stringed instruments. Maskil. Of David, when the Ziphites came in and said to Saul, David is hiding among us. O God, save me by your name, and defend me with your power. O God, hear my prayer. Pay attention to the words of my mouth. For strangers rise up against me, and ruthless men seek my life. They have no regard for God. Look, God is my helper. Jehovah is with those supporting me. He will repay my foes with their own evil. In your faithfulness, put an end to them. I will sacrifice to you willingly. I will praise your name, O Jehovah, for it is good. For he saves me from every distress, and I will look in triumph on my enemies. Psalm 55. To the director, to be accompanied with stringed instruments. Maskil. Of David. Listen to my prayer, O God, and do not ignore my request for mercy. Do pay attention to me and answer me. My concern makes me restless, and I am distraught because of what the enemy is saying and the pressure from the wicked one. For they heap trouble upon me, and in anger they harbor animosity against me. My heart is in anguish within me, and the terrors of death overwhelm me. Fear and trembling come upon me, and shuddering grips me. I keep saying, if only I had wings like a dove, I would fly away and reside in safety. Look, I would flee far away. I would lodge in the wilderness. I would hurry to a place of shelter, away from the raging wind, away from the storm. Confuse them, O Jehovah, and frustrate their plans, for I have seen violence and conflict in the city. Day and night they walk around on its walls. Within it are malice and trouble. Ruin is in its midst. Oppression and deception never depart from its public square. For it is not an enemy who taunts me. Otherwise, I could put up with it. It is not a foe who has risen up against me. Otherwise, I could conceal myself from him. But it is you, a man like me, my own companion, whom I know well. We used to enjoy a warm friendship together. Into the house of God we used to walk along with the multitude. May destruction overtake them. Let them go down alive into the grave, for evil resides among them and within them. As for me, I will call out to God, and Jehovah will save me. Evening and morning and noontime I am troubled, and I groan, and he hears my voice. He will rescue me and give me peace from those fighting against me, for multitudes come against me. God will hear and respond to them, the one who sits enthroned from of old. They will refuse to change, those who have not feared God. He attacked those at peace with him. He violated his covenant. His words are smoother than butter, but conflict is in his heart. His words are softer than oil, but they are drawn swords. Throw your burden on Jehovah, and he will sustain you. Never will he allow the righteous one to fall. But you, O God, will bring them down to the deepest pit. Those blood-guilty and deceitful men will not live out half their days. But as for me, I will trust in you. Psalm 56. To the director, set to the silent dove that is far away. Of David, Miktam, when the Philistines captured him in Gath. Show me favor, O God, because mortal man is attacking me. All day long they keep fighting and oppressing me. My foes keep snapping at me all day long. Many arrogantly fight against me. When I am afraid, I put my trust in you. In God, whose word I praise, in God I put my trust. I am not afraid. What can mere man do to me? All day long they hurt my interests. Their only thought is to harm me. They conceal themselves to attack. They watch my every step, hoping to take away my life. Reject them because of their wickedness. Bring down the nations in your anger, O God. You keep track of my wandering. Do collect my tears in your skin bottle. Are they not recorded in your book? My enemies will retreat on the day that I call for help. Of this I am confident. God is on my side. In God, whose word I praise, in Jehovah, whose word I praise, in God I put my trust. I am not afraid. What can a mere human do to me? I am bound by my vows to you, O God. I will offer you expressions of thanksgiving. For you have rescued me from death and prevented my feet from stumbling, so that I may walk before God in the light of the living.